I had a beef with Drachenlord's community 2 years ago, and I've told this story before. But for those people who want to, remember the peak of the controversy, boom. Let's start from the beginning. So I did not know who Drachenlord was. I did some research because I think I accidentally reacted to him. I had no idea that who this person was at all. It started with a You Looked Exa video. I used to react to this meme page called You Looked Exa. A lot of you guys know who that is. He's no longer the main meme page. I think right now on top of meme pages, it's Hungriger Hugo. But You Looked Exa was trolling one day, and he did a room tour or a house tour of Drachenlord's house. But what he did, he put another German YouTuber over in the corner pretending like he was reacting to that. So of course I always reacted to You Looked Exa, so I reacted to that video. The thumbnail was me reacting to the You Looked Exa video that so happened to have Drachenlord's face on the thumbnail. So at this time, what I would do is every single day before I went to work, I would always premiere my YouTube videos. So I would set each YouTube video as a premiere, and it would post at like 8 a.m. my time, 11 a.m. my time, and 2 p.m. my time every single day that week. And, what I did not know was that this Drachenlord guy was toxic. I had no idea. I didn't even know who the fuck that was. So, normally like right before a premiere on YouTube, you'll get to see the people that are waiting. On the first two videos, it was normal for my videos to have like 9 or 10 people waiting to watch the premiere of a video. So the premiere started, there's probably 20 viewers for the first two videos. The third video, it was about 2 p.m. for this last video. No, it was my bad. It was 11 a.m. So it was actually the second video that premiered, had 800 people waiting to watch the video. 800 people. I had never, ever had that many people waiting to watch the video, right? And then the video started playing. 2,000 viewers. 2,000 viewers. I have never had that many viewers watch my stuff unless I got hosted on Twitch. This was on YouTube. So 2,000 people were watching the video, and of course the chat is going crazy. Everybody's spamming, skin color remarks and a lot of other toxic whatever in the comments. And I was getting a little nervous. I'm like, oh my God. People in my Discord were telling me to take the video down because that community is super toxic and they're ruthless and da 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 da. My admin were telling me, hey, be careful. Drachenlord's community is actually like dangerous. Like they will look for you and all this other kind of craziness. And I'm like, dang. At first, I got a little nervous, but then I thought to myself, I don't think they know who they're dealing with. I don't think they know who they're dealing with, because then people told me about Bone Clinks and how Bone Clinks had to deal with Drachenlord's community. So that's where that shit began, right? Because I noticed over the next few weeks, every single video I posted would always get a lot of dislikes. It would get like 50 or 60 dislikes per video. And I'm like, oh, dang. Okay, cool. You know me. If you guys know me, I've been posting 3 videos a day for years. Some days I don't do it. Some days, like recently this year, I've had a few days where I haven't uploaded because I'm like, I could pump the brakes a little bit. I'm cool. Anyways, my story continues. That community kept spamming dislikes. They tried to jump in the Discord and do a bunch of wild shit. The admins are absolutely remarkable. So they took care of the haters or whatever in the Discord, but you can't do anything about it on YouTube. People are just spamming all kinds of craziness. But I actually thought to myself, instead of, reacting in a way where the community is like, ooh, let's keep doing it, why not egg them on? I'll egg them on, but also in a way where it's like they'll get tired, right? I reminded them, I'm like, yo, a dislike and a like on YouTube is the same. If you like my video or dislike my video, it's going to push the video into the algorithm. So actually, around that time, I got some of the most views I've ever gotten. And it was actually really cool. The revenue that month was amazing. I made a lot of money that month. And I was like, wow, maybe I should do this more often. That's why Bone Clinks did that. Bone Clinks did it because he saw how much money he was making. When you trigger a community like that, that's that toxic, I don't think people understand your view counts. You don't have to donate. You don't have to, be nice. You don't have to be kind. If everybody was toxic, but they still watch my channel, guess what? You're still watching my channel, which means I get money, right? So, another thing they didn't realize is I upload a lot. I was talking about that earlier. I uploaded so much that I noticed that the dislikes started dropping because that community could not keep up with my upload schedule. Bone Clinks only uploads, like, even at his peak, he was uploading at most one video every single day. At most, right? And a lot of times it was one video every other day. It was all German content. Cool. But for me, y'all don't know how crazy I can get. That community didn't know that I, at one point, was uploading 20 videos every single day. Every single day. Boom. So I literally uploaded like 5 to 9 videos every single day. That community burned out. They stopped. So I would keep making videos to make sure that they kept disliking the videos. I'm like, hey, what's up? Drachenlord's community, man. Everybody's been warning me about this community, but y'all haven't done anything. Nothing. Every attempt to cancel me, shut me down, whatever, has failed. I've poked the bear thousands of times. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because the community is literally like a shell of what it used to be. And even if it wasn't, it was really it was garbage. Bro, the thing is, if you're trying to troll somebody that posts 8 to 9 videos a day, you got to keep up the heat, bro. That's a full-time job. People got to work. People got to go to school. Imagine trying to keep up with me. You can't. You literally can't. You'll burn yourself out. I won't. I'll still keep uploading. I'm like, cool. The more you dislike my videos, the more you're promoting them. Somebody in the chat just now said that. Who said that? Sasha Faruftig says he tried this out. If you get a thumbs down, the video gets less promoted on the YouTube page. That must be Germany's algorithm, because I don't think y'all know how it works here. I can show you a few videos that are heavily disliked that are still picking up views right now. I have a George Floyd video that I did where I reacted to George Floyd gaming. And that video picked up a lot of views. And that video, if you look at the dislikes on there, that has 6,000 dislikes. 36,000 views. Do you want to know how much money that video made? That video, 36,000 views, 6,000 dislikes, made me $180. $180 for 36,000 views. My CPM is pretty high. So when people try to dislike bomb my videos, it doesn't do anything but promote my videos to more people, because people are like, ooh, why does this video got a lot of dislikes? The funny thing is now that community they can't troll me anymore. Drachenlord's community can't troll me anymore. And it's kind of sad because I do miss it a little bit. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Because when I was getting trolled, I would show my friends. I'm like, bro, look at this, man. People are disliking my videos and shit. Like, whoa, what did you do? I'm like, I was just messing with this YouTuber, Drachenlord, whatever. Boom. Crazy. Bro, you can't see the dislikes. Your dislikes don't do shit. Like, if you tried to dislike my videos, watch what happens. That's why I made that video. I'm like, Drachenlord, I won again. Because they're like, if you mention Drachenlord or say anything good about him, you're entered in the Drachen game. So to wrap this whole thing up, right? I was entered in the Drachen game like 4 or 5 times. Every single time I won. The first time I got entered in the Drachen game, they did this dislike campaign. And they burnt out. It got to the point where nobody was disliking my videos anymore. And I'm like, what happened? I thought you guys said you were big and bad and tough. So then I called them out. They started disliking the videos again. Once again, they burned out because they're like, well, he doesn't even get enough views for us to care. So I guess we'll stop, And then when I was getting views, they tried to dislike it again. They burnt out again. They burnt out like 4 or 5 times. I'm like, bro, what kind of community is this? Y'all can't even be toxic long enough. How can you call yourselves a community? Like, Drachenlord's community is boneless. I know they're like boneless chicken wings, man. I'm like, come on, man. You can't cancel me, bro. I'm cancel proof. I mean, that community definitely can't cancel me, man. I was like, sheesh. You're going to see me across your computer screens for a fat minute. So I'm just saying that was the drama between, the Drachenlord's community and myself. for a little bit, and then eventually it ended, and then I realized, it is what it is. I'll just do my own thing, keep moving on. It is weird though, because like I said, Bone Clinks, I noticed that his community was established on that. It was just Drachenlord beef. But I feel like because my community was established on so many other things, it was hard for them to just keep that up, you know? And I think they all realized it at some point. They're like, all right, he's not getting a lot of views. I mean, his videos, some of them pop off, some of them don't. He uploads too much. We're tired. Next. And although people are like, oh, I just don't give him any attention, da 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 da. Sometimes I did, and I'm like, cool. I don't care. But I just literally, like, people get tired, man. I don't think people understand. Like, I've seen this happen with so many other YouTubers. You get canceled, people forget because they got the attention span of a squirrel, and then you continue having your little career. That's how it works. So, moral of the story is, if you guys were to ever try to troll Drachenlord's community, go ahead, because they don't do anything. They don't do anything. They can't. They literally cannot do anything. At least to me. Like, untouchable. Right here. See this pretty face? Untouchable. And it's also funny, too, because I feel like in an era where people are so offended by words and, you know, they feel like, oh, like, I'm going to spam, like, the N-word, or I'm going to go ahead and say, like, what is classified as hate speech, because nowadays when you say stuff like that to people, people cry, people talk about taking themselves out of this world. They think that I respond like that. I'm like, y'all don't understand. Your boy was alive for the days that Xbox chat was a thing. Like when Xbox live chat was a thing back in, like, you know, 2010 and prior, and there was no modding and you could say whatever you wanted back in the day. A lot of crazier things were said to me at the time. People were saying crazy stuff to me at, like, in 2003. And I'm like, oh, this is normal. So now the fact that people are saying shit like that and they expected to do something, I'm like, okay. Man, it's crazy. So it's crazy. I feel like the dislike campaign stuff, like, you know, it just like Breno Gold just said in the chat, they're even more useless now because you can't see them. You can't see them. There's extensions where you can kind of see them, but people are too lazy to download the extension. Like, some people will, but if you have to jump through the extra hoops to do that, and your only reward is seeing dislikes, a lot of people won't do it. So the bottom line, guys, is, you know, I learned my lesson messing with that community, which is I can always mess with that community, and I've won every single Draken game I've ever played. That's like the only other game I can successfully beat over and over and over again. And it's crazy. Like, people are like, oh, be wary, be afraid. I'm like, I'm not scared of an online community, bro. I'm not. Like, if anything, you can use it in to your advantage. Bone Clinks used that community to get partnered on Twitch. He got partnered on Twitch. He's been making a lot of money ever since because of that community. So I'm like, if anything, they are a help, you know? So that's the drama. Drama's over. Hopefully you guys liked a little story time. Let me know what you guys think about that. If you guys were here for that time period of when your boy was going through it with that community, boom. But if not, man, now you guys got filled in.